heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing fabulous. So this is Lost Sky Dreams Part 2. It's a YouTube artist. Very awesome song. I love the words to it. But let's get this party started. So featuring today in the sneak peek is the Seattle gum wall on a ring. Sneak peek! Jewelry is like dessert. There's always room for more. No, there isn't, especially when it looks like chewed up bubblegum that you stuck to your finger. So there's that. Alright, so I had a request, and I'm going to have the link to this below. It's going to be in the description of the video. How to file an FTC complaint against your multi-level marketing company. Now, John M. Taylor, who is a PhD, he wrote this article, and it's very, very well written. It's 19 pages, and I highly recommend everybody read this article, okay? Because it makes really sound arguments. But there are tips on how to file your complaint with the FTC, and I'm going to pull that up. So let me pull that up real quick. This will be the other link that will be in the description. Okay, so let me move my little head over here. Okay. Why is it important to file a complaint with the FTC when you have left your multi-level marketing company? There are so many reasons, okay? So I'm just going to follow these steps with you guys and leave the link below. I encourage everybody who has left their multi-level marketing company to file their complaint with the FTC. There are so many reasons for it, but let's read John's reasons for it. 1. File a complaint with the FTC. If you want timely action, do not hold your breath waiting for the Federal Trade Commission to act. Even though it has the primary responsibility of protecting fair trade on a national level, our law enforcement page refers to the Nu Skin violations for the FTC's order for it to stop its misrepresentations. Nu Skin did not comply with the order, and the FTC only took limited action. Part of the problem is, in 1979, the FTC ruling that Amway, and we all know how much I love Amway, is not a pyramid scheme, conditioned on certain rules which are amongst the impossible to police and are generally disregarded. So the FTC has an egg on its face on this issue. However, everyone in a product-based pyramid scheme, multi-level marketing company, okay, the FTC is accepted against that there are at least 100 that escape FTC's attention. The FTC has become corrupted by cross-fertilization between the agency personnel and the representatives of the DSA MLM cartel. That's John's term. I'm just reading from his paper. The latter quickly offered lucrative positions to former FTC personnel to lobby their former agency, and the Bush administration rewarded Amway for its generous political contributions by appointing MLM supporters to key posts at the FTC. So, the Bush administration, I don't know if they are talking about George W. or George H.W., but either way, kind of suspect, okay? So, during the Obama administration, it was distracted by a faltering economy and other serious problems and did not get into the widespread issue of MLM fraud before the Republicans regained control of the House in 2010. Consequently, the FTC has done very little to prosecute product-based pyramid schemes in the past 10 years. Still, even though other avenues of redress are still likely to be more effective than the FTC, official complaints need to be filed with them. So the FTC is denied the excuse that they are getting few complaints about MLMs. Now, since the LuLaRoe documentary has come out, and advocates on YouTube who are anti-MLMers like me, like Roberta Blevins, like Cece Suarez, like Savannah Marie, Aaron Bees, Julie Joe, all of us encourage you to file your complaint with the FTC. I will put the link in the description below as well. It's in the description of every video I post on YouTube because it is that important, okay? Now, someone asked me, what do you put in your FTC complaint? So I'm going to tell you what I put in mine. I started purchasing these products from Paparazzi through a distributor who then turned around and said, you should join for the discount, which I did. Then, after I had joined for the discount, I was put into team training groups, Marco Polo groups. I was sent emails from Paparazzi Corporate through those insider emails. And then with the promotions, it encouraged inventory loading. Now, I never read the policies and procedures. I admit I am at fault there. I never read the policies and procedures until after I had left the multi-level marketing company. That's on me, and I take full ownership of that. However, I don't know how many people who are now active within this organization have actually read the 45 pages plus all the hyperlinks of the policies and procedures that are out there. And yeah, they're out there. There's 42 pages with a bunch of hyperlinks, okay? So there's that. So that's why you need to file a complaint. In your complaint, you need to state how much money you spent to sign up, how much money you spent on inventory, how much you were encouraged to load up on inventory, if they had contests to load up on inventory. Then you need to talk about how you were pressured to recruit more people to buy more inventory. Do you see where I'm going? You need to tell your story with as much detail as possible. Okay? So if you need to sit down and write it out, do so beforehand and then go file your complaint. It's extremely important that you do that. Then the second place you file a complaint is with the SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission. They need to know about it as well. They do very little with their resources pursuing such small claims, but it will make the MLM officials squirm a little bit more. Okay? And third, you need to file a complaint with the Food and Drug Administration if you are in an herbal remedy type MLM. But the other reason why you would want to file a complaint with the FDA when it relates to paparazzi is because if you signed up prior to December 16th, 2021, and you were told that the product was lead and nickel free and turns out that it was not, you have something that you have a complaint you need to file on. So you need to do that as well. Paparazzi silently removed those claims from their website. And then, just like in this building your business paparazzi style, told you not to worry about it and to just ignore it. It'll go away. But that's not the case, right? Right. Okay. Then you need to file a complaint with your state's Department of Labor. Report any possible labor violations. What are labor violations? Well, 1, income claims. Paparazzi made income claims to you. You can make full-time pay for part-time work. They expect you to work 7 days a week doing those Cinderella challenges. They expect you to work more than 8 hours a day, working your business, all while not getting paid. These are labor violations. If you are a 1099 employee of a company, you are expected to pay your own taxes, but you are also not dictated on how you make your money. But you are dictated through your uplines to buy, to go live, to sell, to throw parties, to go to vendor events, to do all of these things. You are dictated to do these things under the guise that you're building your business. However, you're not getting paid for it. It is a labor violation, okay? And another thing, and this was very important, even though MLM executives don't want participants classified as employees, they often treat them as such by exercising undue control, the policies and procedures, such as not allowing them to sell competing products or to sell retail outlets on eBay, etc. Report possible misclassification of employees as independent contractors, or at least ask for a determination. That is why this is also extremely important. Paparazzi doesn't let you sell competing products. They don't even let you mention it according to their policy and procedure. So if you were truly in business for yourself, you could do that. You could sell a variety of products and promote all of them. And it's not a violation of labor laws because you are doing what you do because you are truly a business owner. But when you are an independent contractor of a multi-level marketing company, you're beholden to the policies and procedures. And it says right here, cross-sponsoring, cross-company recruiting, professionalism and positivity. All of these things that you are not allowed to do. You're not allowed to solicit. You're not allowed to, cross-promote. So all of these things, violation, okay? Number 5, file a complaint with your state's office of Attorney General or an Office of Consumer Protection. Now, in the state of Washington, that state office is the office of Bob Ferguson. He's our state Attorney General, and he's over consumer protection. Filing a complaint with him, he takes it seriously. He's a great Attorney General. Regulators in only a few states have the resources and will take action, and they typically will only act when a large number of complaints come in. Fraud inherent in compensation plans seldom draws attention by itself. However, by all means, file a complaint with your state's Consumer Protection Agency and or Attorney General, even if only for the benefit of victims who are likely to be affected later. By you looking out for somebody in the future, you've done your job, okay? Feel free to use any of the information in this book to help you in filing your complaint. Many state regulations are new or lack fundamental information on the fraud inherent in the comparison plans of recruiting MLMs. File tax fraud with the IRS in your state's Department of Revenue. If you believe the MLM is avoiding taxes by promoting the MLM as a tax-free write-off through the odds of profiting are far less than gambling, it would be useful for the appropriate tax authorities to know that. Yes. They love to tell you all your business supplies are a tax write-off. They love to tell you that going to convention, Empower Me Pink, the boot camps, the elite summits, all of those little special trips, you can write those off as a tax write-off. But unless you get approval from your tax attorney, it's kind of considered fraud. And you can report that. Okay? Now, number 7, I find it kind of redundant because I don't believe the Better Business Bureau does anything. However, the Better Business Bureau did recently change paparazzi's grade from A to an F, so those have worked. Number 8, write your senator and or congressman. If you believe many of his or his constituents have been similarly ripped off as you encourage an investigation and discourage MLM-friendly legislation promoted by the DSA MLM cartel, as he calls it, it wouldn't hurt to also contact your state legislators for the same reason. File a complaint with the Direct Selling Association. The Direct Selling Association has been known to act on companies of violation of so-called code of ethics. If you think about it, through their MLM members routinely deceive and defraud participants in their programs, the DSA is eager to be accepted as a legitimate organization of legitimate direct sellers. Hold them to their pledge and regulate themselves with their own code of ethics. File a complaint with all of the above, plus a letter to the president of the MLM company, informing her or him of your actions. You dramatically increase your chances of some satisfaction if you do all of the above. Okay? Simultaneously or in sequence, be sure to write the president of the company and let him know what you are doing. But act quickly and firmly. This is not a time to hold back your feelings of outrage, feelings of being deceived and defrauded of your time and other resources. One determined lady did this very successfully. She lost almost $7,000 in a prominent MLM. Detailing all the deceptions used in recruiting her, she wrote the FTC, the BBB, and the EAG's office in her state, and the states in which the MLM was headquartered, the DSA, and the president of the company, demanding payment within 10 days. A check was sent by Federal Express for the full amount by the date specified. I would love it if paparazzi would give me back all my money. I would love it. But I'm a little late to the party, you guys, which is why I'm making this video. If you're new to the party, if you've recently quit your multi-level marketing company, follow these steps. It's imperative that you do. Okay? Pursue a private class action lawsuit. This is a long process, but it sometimes gets better results in actions against MLMs than filing complaints with consumer protection agencies. You can contact John Taylor if you need to find an attorney that can help you. Or contact Robert Fitzpatrick of Pyramid Scheme Alert. That's a really good book, by the way. Both have been contracted by law firms handling MLM pyramid scheme cases to assist as consultants and expert witnesses. File a claim with your small claims court in your area. I do not know of this having been tried with recruitment-driven MLMs, but it could be effective in cases of blatant misrepresentation, which is common with all types of pyramid schemes, including MLMs. For this type of action, you do not need to hire a lawyer or go through a long, costly trial proceeding. Just state your case before the judge in your nearest small claims court and include as much documentation as you can. Promises made, promises broken. You may be awarded up to $7,500 to recoup losses you can prove. Use the information in this book and on websites of those who have advocated for consumers on the issue. You will find it much easier to sue your upline for misrepresentation than the company itself, which likely has a team of attorneys. Upline participants seldom have sufficient assets to mount a serious challenge to such claims. Unless he or she is near the very tippy top of the pyramid of participants, at the very least, you will find out how phony they were in their claims of wealth. Okay. This is so true. And I'm going to say it again. I have a voice, I have a camera, and I have a channel. I use 3 in conjunction with each other to spread knowledge and awareness. I advocate for the little people. I advocate for you because I want you to be educated on the things that I was not educated on. And when I call out people on my channel for their misrepresentations, their mistreatment of others, and their abhorrent behavior, you can slap at me all you want, and you can throw things my way all you want. And if you decide to sue me for pointing out this behavior, I will in turn turn around and say, prove me I'm wrong. Prove to me that I'm wrong. Prove to me that you do not have rooms full of paparazzi inventory. Prove to me that you do not make your money off of your recruitments and their purchases. Prove to me that you are not given direction from the multi-level marketing queen and king themselves through your trainings that you are not pushed to recruit. So, I'm going to leave this video here. It's a short and sweet. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember to reserve your spoons if you're having a high flare day. Remember that you are loved, you are valuable, and you are worth more than the MLM in any way. Transactional relationships don't last. Real lasting relationships do. That's why I'm so grateful for the people who are here watching my channel. And I'm about to give you all a member shout out. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. But most of all, thank you to those who are financial supporters of this channel. I appreciate you more than you know. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.